Alright everybody, this is Allie and I'm making a tutorial here on how to use YouTube and get it to do exactly what we want with the subtitles with no messiness in the way. Lines exactly as long as we want them and no having to go back and create new lines or put together old lines or anything like that. It's a fairly simple process, but I think a tutorial is warranted because it requires 3 different programs and some specific steps. So first, the programs that you need. You're going to need YouTube, of course. So I've got my video all uploaded here. I'm doing the ThinkNum. In addition to the video, you need the transcript, or you need to transcribe it yourself on the thing. I have a transcript ready made, so there's no reason to do that. And you're going to need Sublime Text Editor. If you haven't already gotten that yet, get it. It's awesome. And in this tutorial, you're really going to see why. So, the first thing that we need to do is prepare the transcript. I'm going to copy it from the transcript area, paste it into Sublime Text. I'm going to delete the column title there. So, lesson 1 in the awesomeness of Sublime Text, if you hit Command Option F, or in Windows I think it's Control Alt F. Sorry, Command Option F in a Mac, Control Alt F in Windows. And we're going to make sure that this button down here on the left called Regular Expressions is selected, because you know that \n thing to make a return, that's called a regular expression. You don't see them on the text editor here, but if we type it into the Find window, they all show up. Now, in this case, we want to turn it into double-spaced, right? So we want to take all of those single returns and replace them. We want to take all those \n's and replace them with \n. Hit Replace All. Bam, there you go. Now it's double-spaced. So now you select that, go into your YouTube captioning tool, so add some new English subtitles there, hit transcribe and set timings, and paste all of that goodness into the transcribe and set timings window. And now you're going to set the timings. Here we have setting timings. Even if you click on it, subtitle timings are being set. Check back soon. So I'm going to hit triple time on the video editor here, and I'll get back to you when it's done. Hey, we're done. Alright, so with this method, you don't even need to do anything to the YouTube subtitles. Here you can see where some of the lines are a little bit messed up. That's okay for now. We're going to deal with that in a second. So for now, hit Publish. And then go back in and download the SRT file. And from this point on, we are escaping from the YouTube editor. As awesome as the YouTube editor is, we're going to escape from it, and we're going to open up those captions in a new Sublime Text window. Now here, you're going to find out exactly why Sublime Text is not just awesome, but awesome. So I'm going to go back into the thing before, the Command Alt F or Control or Command Option F or Control Alt F, whatever you call it. And we're going to do a little advanced regular expressions here. So in order to find places like this, where there's a line break between 2 words, instead of a line break between a couple of numbers, or between a word and a blank space, or between punctuation and a blank space, we just want, in theory, the spaces or the line breaks between one word and another word. So what we're going to do is we need one word, right? And then the line break and then the other word. So we have 3 things that we're searching for. And in regular expressions, a parentheses block means a thing. So we have thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3. Inside thing 1, we want to search for a letter. Any letter is okay. You can see here all of the letters of the alphabet are selected. We don't have any punctuation or any spaces or anything like that, just letters or capital letters and lowercase letters. In thing number 2, we want a line break. Ye old /n. And the third thing, we want another letter. This bracket A through Z will just search for an alphabetical letter. If you hit A through Z 1 through 9, it'll search for a letter or a number, but we don't really care about that because we don't probably have any numbers at the ends of lines. All right, so now we have thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3. In the replacement area, what we want now, instead of a line break between thing 1 and thing 3, is we want a space. So we're going to tell it thing 1, space, thing 3. We don't want to write thing 2 because that's what the space is. We're replacing thing 2 with a space. So then all we have to do here is replace all, and look at that. This went up, this one disappeared, this one disappeared. If you look down the row here, now you're going to have all a beautiful, whole, entire thing. And the only reason that it has taken this long until this point is the fact that I'm talking at you. In reality, seriously, the longest part of this is just waiting for the subtitles to set their timings on YouTube. It's a very quick process once you have it down. Now, in order to make sure that you have the right number of lines, you're going to go down to this end line here and see where it says 165. You have 165 subtitle lines. And so you're going to double check. Go into here, the transcript, and you see here there's a total of 166 lines, minus the column header. That's 165 lines. That means you have successfully made a complete and perfect subtitle SRT file with the original lines so it doesn't mess up the translators. And you can go ahead and save it. And we're done. How about that?